There is a specific moment in the life of every aspiring naturist when the curiosity overcomes the fear. You've watched dozens of videos, you've read forums, you've maybe experienced the freedom of nudity at home, and now you're ready for the next step. But here arises the great dilemma. Where to start? Is the protected shell of a wellness center or the immense freedom of a wild beach better? Welcome to this definitive guide from Dalla Pelle alla Mente. Today, we'll talk not just about places, but about sensations, psychology, and logistics. Choosing the wrong environment for your naturist debut can mean the difference between a transformative experience and an uncomfortable moment that could close the doors to this world for you forever. The spa and the naturist beach are two sides of the same coin, but offer opposite vibes. On one hand, we have the spa, a controlled, luxurious, often silent environment where nudity is linked to the concept of hygiene and thermal health. On the other, we have the beach, the wind on our skin, the salt, the sound of the waves, and that primordial feeling of belonging to nature that only the sea can give. In this 10-minute video, we'll analyze every single aspect. We'll see who a spa is best for, who should head straight for Corsica or Sardinia, what the costs are, and above all, how etiquette differs between an indoor and an outdoor space. If you want your 2026 to be the year of true freedom, stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal the 10-minute test to instantly understand your natural habitat. Let's analyze the first option, the wellness center, or the naturist spa. For many, this is the entry point ideal, almost a protected laboratory. Why? The answer lies in the very structure of the environment. In a spa, the nudity is functional. We don't undress for exhibitionism, but for health. As we have seen in previous videos, in large European cities, the swimsuit is banned for hygiene reasons and to allow the skin to breathe properly during the heat cycle. This technical aspect offers an incredible psychological parachute to the novice. Knowing that you have to be naked because it's a rule of health helps silence that little internal voice that makes us feel observed. In a spa, attention is drawn inward, breathing, the slowing heartbeat, the warmth of the steam. Privacy is a sacred pillar. Cell phones are strictly prohibited, and staff are trained to ensure an atmosphere of total respect. What are the real advantages? First of all, comfort. You have showers, changing rooms, clean towels, and heated relaxation areas. It's a controlled experience where you don't have to worry about the weather or prying eyes from curious passersby, which unfortunately can happen on some unauthorized beaches. However, there is a downside. The spa is an artificial environment. The lights are dim, the spaces are closed, and as luxurious as they are, they lack the wild and primitive component that many seek in naturism. Then there's the economic factor. A day at a top European spa can cost as much as an entire weekend camping. But for those who struggle with strong social anxiety or complexes related to their body, starting from the muffled silence of a finished sauna is often the winning move. Here, in the partial darkness of a wooden cabin, you will discover that no one is looking at your supposed flaws. Everyone is too busy enjoying their own relaxation. Choosing the beach for your first time is an act of courage that pays off with an unparalleled feeling of power. In a secluded cove in Corsica or on the wild dunes of Sardinia, the body ceases to be an object to be hidden or decorated and returns to being what it has always been, an organism that is part of creation. Here, nudity is not functional to the sauna. It is functional to freedom. The beach's main advantage is its authenticity. By the sea, the diversity of bodies is complete and celebrated by the sun. You will see people of all ages, shapes, and sizes living with a naturalness that destroys years of social conditioning and impossible to achieve aesthetic standards in a few minutes. It's the place where body positivity isn't an Instagram slogan, but a tangible reality. However, the beach requires a different awareness. You are not in a controlled environment. You have to manage the sun. Sunscreen becomes your best friend, especially in areas that usually never see the light. You need to know the right places to avoid border areas where there might be prying eyes. And above all, you need to be ready to manage the size of the space. For some, finding themselves naked under the immense sky can give an initial sense of vertigo, a vulnerability that quickly turns into a rush of endorphins. If you're looking for relaxation in a spa, you're looking for connection at the beach. It's a dirtier experience, filled with sand and wind, but it's the one that will make you say, once you get home, I finally took a deep breath. If the spa is a protected laboratory, the naturist beach is the stage for real life. Here, naturism ceases to be a health practice and becomes an existential philosophy. There are no walls, no Zen music playing in the background, no dim lights. There's only the sun, the salt drying on your skin, and that incredible sense of lightness you feel when the last barrier between you and the universe is removed. Choosing the beach for your first time is an act of courage that pays off with an unparalleled feeling of power. In a secluded cove in Corsica, or on the wild dunes of Sardinia, the body ceases to be an object to be hidden or decorated, and returns to being what it has always been, an organism that is part of creation. Here, nudity is not functional to the sauna, it is functional to freedom. The beach's main advantage is its authenticity. By the sea, the diversity of bodies is complete and celebrated by the sun. We've reached the moment of truth. Which of the two options is right for you? The answer doesn't depend on the beauty of the place, but on what your mind needs right now. If you're someone who seeks absolute privacy, who loves comfort, and who perhaps still feels a little fragile about your body image, the Wellness Center is your haven. It's the perfect choice for those seeking a journey of inner well-being, pampered by luxury and protected by strict rules. It's the perfect starting point for those who want to test social nudity in an environment where no one will judge you, because everyone is there for the same reason, to unplug. If you feel a wild call, if you are tired of rules and walls, if you want to feel the power of the elements on your skin, and you are not afraid of a pinch of adventure, then the beach is calling you. It is the choice of those who want to break down all barriers and experience naturism as a return to the origins, a reality check that will restore a self-esteem you never thought you had. My expert advice? These are not mutually exclusive paths. The complete naturist is someone who knows how to enjoy the silence of a sauna in winter and the warmth of the sun in summer. Start where you feel most comfortable, but don't stop there. Explore both worlds, because only then will you understand that naturism isn't about where you are, but how you are. Free, authentic, and at peace with yourself. Thank you for following me through this long analysis. We're on an incredible journey together, and every comment and share brings us closer to our honorable goal, reaching 1,000 subscribers. If this video helped you gain clarity, or if you simply love the culture of freedom, please like and subscribe now. It's a small gesture for you, but for this channel, it means we can continue to share the beauty of living without masks. Pack your bag, whether it's for a spa or a remote cove. The important thing is that your skin can finally breathe again. See you in the next video, always here, from skin to mind.